I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Donald Trump is back in the White House, and the world is already bracing for what comes next. From trade wars to shifting global alliances, Trump 2.0 could have ripple effect across the globe that will impact all of us, whether you're in New York, New Delhi, or Nairobi. Stick around as we explore the key ways President Trump's return is reshaping the world. And hey, don't just watch. Jump into the comments and share how you think this new presidency will play out. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. First up, trade wars. Trump's second term is expected to reignite trade conflicts, particularly with China. During his campaign, Trump pledged tariffs as high as 25 to 60% on imports from China, Mexico, and Canada to curb drug trafficking and illegal immigration. These measures could disrupt global supply chains, increase consumer costs, and spark retaliatory actions from affected nations. The weakened World Trade Organization, already hampered during Trump's first term, may struggle to mediate disputes. What do you think? Are these trade policies protecting local jobs or just creating more global chaos? Let us know in the comments. Next, let's talk about alliances. Trump's America First doctrine prioritized bilateral deal over multilateral cooperation. This could weaken institutions like NATO and the European Union, creating divisions within the West. Trump's criticism of NATO funding, coupled with closer ties to populist leaders like those in Italy and Hungary, may challenge European unity. Simultaneously, his support for allies like Saudi Arabia and Israel could heighten tension in West Asia, especially with Iran. Trump's decision to withdraw from the Paris Agreement for a second time would undermine global climate efforts. By prioritizing fossil fuel dominance over renewable energy, Trump's policies could slow progress towards global climate goals. This stance risks emboldening other nations to deprioritize sustainability, exacerbating climate disasters like rising sea levels and extreme weather. Trump is likely to intensify economic decoupling from China. This could include stricter tariffs, export controls on critical technologies like semiconductors, and efforts to counter China's geopolitical influence. These measures may lead to a protracted economic conflict, potentially destabilizing global markets and sparking a race for technology supremacy. Immigration policies under Trump 2.0 could see stricter border controls, reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy, and a national emergency declaration to deploy military forces at the southern border. Deportation rates may rise and asylum seekers could face greater hurdles. These actions could inspire other nations to adopt similarly restrictive policies, altering global migration trends. Declaring a national energy emergency, Trump plans to expand drilling, reduce pollution standards, and reverse Biden-era renewable energy initiatives. These actions would boost fossil fuel production but slow the adoption of electrical vehicles and green technologies. The resulting environmental impact could have long-term global ramifications affecting air quality, biodiversity, and international climate cooperation. Trump's potential efforts to reclaim control over the Panama Canal and his criticism of China's involvement in its operations could trigger geopolitical tensions in Central America. Trump's second term could also see increased sanctions on nations like Iran, Venezuela, and North Korea, with a focus on unilateral actions over coordinated diplomacy. Another controversial move, Trump's plan to rename the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. This could stir tensions with neighboring countries like Mexico and Caribbean, already strained by his immigration policies and trade actions. Such a symbolic gesture may be seen as a bid to assert US dominance in the region and could escalate diplomatic tensions. Trump has hinted at renegotiating or withdrawing from trade agreements like the USMCA. Such moves could create economic uncertainties, particularly for emerging markets dependent on the trade with the US. Increased tariff and protectionist policies may disrupt regional economic stability and influence global trade norms. Trump's support for Israel and Saudi Arabia, coupled with sanctions on Iran, could exacerbate tensions in the already volatile region. Efforts to dismantle the Iran nuclear deal and support anti-Iran coalition may heighten hostilities, potentially leading to broader regional conflicts. Trump's inconsistent approach to Russia, including a potential reduction in support for Ukraine, could weaken Western solidarity against Russian aggression. This may embolden Moscow, altering the balance of power in Eurasia. Additionally, competing alliances such as the US, Italy, Hungary versus Russia, Iran, Turkey may emerge, creating a more fragmented and predictable global order. From renaming the Gulf of Mexico to reclaiming control over the Panama Canal, Trump's policies are set to impact the global stage in ways that will have lasting consequences. Not to mention, his leadership is already altering India's relationship with the US and sparking new alliances in the Middle East. Now it's your turn. Which of these changes do you think will have the most profound impact on the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more global insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.